What is up everyone, I'm Phoenix, how are you getting on? Welcome to Monster Camp, otherwise known as Monster Prom 2. Yes, this is a full-on dating simulator game, and not really a horror game for Spooktober, I know, although depending on who you ask, this could be classified as a horror game, there are monsters in it, technically speaking. But yeah, anyway, I wanted to mix it up and play something different today. So that's what we're gonna do. Voice interjections, yay or nay? Sure. Let's go. How many of you are there? I am on my own today. Short game 30 minutes, full game around 60 minutes. Let's do a short game, shall we? I mean, 30 minutes seems good to me. Ah, camp, spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. I see, choose player. Who are you? Ooh, who do we want to be? I'm not sure. They all look pretty cool to me, not gonna lie. But I like this girl. She is cool. Name? Blue. Vicky. Custom name. Blue? I guess blue is good. Or should we go for a custom name? I'm not sure. Or Vicky? I actually kind of like Vicky. Let's just go for that. If that's her name, pronoun, he, she, or they. Oh, that's cool that they implemented that. That's nice. But yes, let's just go with she, because
Fully charged and ready to camp.
That makes sense. What am I supposed to pick? Competitive Tarot, Magic Mirror, The Sword of Roar, King of the Lights, Cursed Pen, Scott Snacks, Too Many Crosswords, Marshmallows, Very Strong Insect Repellent, Sketchbook. Are these just her items that she's gonna take with her? What should we take? A cursed pen seems like a pretty bad idea. Well, we gotta have some marshmallows, of course. That will be pretty good, I think. A sketchbook? Sure. And let's go for the competitive cards. Yes. Here we go. Let's see. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. Well, I am, because I never played the first game. I didn't have the time when it came out. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Alright. Close to last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening. Just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch the damn thing together. Because of course. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Jojima. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra. A hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Cool. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.1. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino. A buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Sure. Damien LeVay. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Okay. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer. Hey! And who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pressures. Okay, sure. Why not? The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Who should we go for? I'm not sure. Time to break the ice. Which book would you take to a deserted island? The Little Very Angry Prince, My Microwave Manual, The Art of War, Famous Last Words, Interview with the Very Sexy Vampire, Guide for Speedrunning Life. I don't know. Famous Last Words, Little Very Angry Prince, A Microwave Manual. I mean, we're probably not gonna have a microwave, so there's not a point to that. Interview with the Very Sexy Vampire. That sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. That sounds pretty good. Or Guide for Speedrunning Life. I'm not sure, let's go with the vampire one. Because why not? And that's Joy. Ooh, I love that book. I'm a sucker for a sexy bloodsucker. Cool. What did you think about the Very Sexy Vampire's turbulent childhood, Vicky? The story about his father's death made me cry. Okay, fine, I'm lying. I mostly paid attention to the photography in the book. But I promise it was purely to study the photographer's craft, and not because I was entranced by the subject's rippling abs. Right. I brought that book to camp, actually. You wanna, pursue it with me for the rest of the drive? Sure. We only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Cool. I'm ready. Give it to me, game. Whatever it is. This gotta be great. Vicky. Smarts 3. Okay, we're not very smart. Boldness 5, creativity 6, charm 4, fun 6. Oh, we're pretty fun. That's a good thing. Where should we go, though? To the woods? To the lake? Camp Dome? Manor? Scout headquarters? Where would I go? If it's the morning of the first day, where would I go? Camp Dome. Manor. Scouts headquarters. I guess the lake would be pretty nice. Here we go. That day at the lake, you start a super soaker fight that turns into an all-out war. Oh. The enemy team manages to capture the northern section of the lake, but you take a few of their members hostage and learn their empire's weaknesses. You need a full-scale infiltration. Thousands of soldiers get totally soaked, trademark. It's a bloodbath. After several hours, the enemy team surrenders, and you gain +2 fun from the peace treaty. Yes! Good. We're a lot of fun. You spend some time chilling at the lake with Joy. She's cast a waterproof spell in her book. Erotic photography for classy witches. And you're trying not to drown. Sure. Hold up. Do you smell beef? And a faint whiff of freshly sucked blood? Oh goodness, no! Massive Minotaur cannonballs, yeehaw! And elegant vampire cannonball, zippity-doo-dah. Frick! It's Camp Rival Camp's 2 most notorious campers. Dimitri, the mysterious vampire, and Morty, the hypersexualized Minotaur. Great. What are you two doing here? Can't you just let me read in peace for once? Although, I will admit that wet and dripping with the not super clean lake water is a good look for you two. Listen here, witch. There is not enough lake in this lake for everyone. There's barely enough room in here for my bulging calf muscles. That ass, though. Indeed, so we're staging a takeover. In the name of the glorious Camp Rival Camp, begone, peasantry. Shh, I just leveled up my necromancy skill, and there are a ton of dead fish in this lake. You don't want to frick with me, I assure you. There's a lot of swearing in this one. Maybe I should just go with it. Ha! I thought you might try to resist, dearest rival. But sadly for you, you have an unbeatable technique. Now, Morty. Sexy man fusion technique, activate. Dimitri grabs Morty's horns and awkwardly climbs onto his bulging CrossFit Instagram model's shoulders. Cool. By order of camp rivals, camp counselors, to ensure we're having the most summer fun possible, any fight in the lake must be a chicken fight. Goddess, I hate these constant shenanigans. Alright, Vicky, you heard them. Let's get these idiots to go away and let me read in peace. You're not about to pass up an opportunity to get between Joy's legs, so you agree and hoist her onto your shoulders. Because why not? Defeat Morty and Dimitri, save Joy's chill afternoon, and have some fun while you're at it. Because hey, this is a video game and fun is the whole point. Absolutely. Convince them that chicken fights are for kids, Ruma, and only engage in intense chicken peace treaties. Blow bubbles to make it look like Morty farted. Well, I should probably boost my smarts. And I feel like this will help. Not so smart, damn it! Whoa, I'm not a kid, I'm a man! Can't you see that from the outline of my cock through my swim shorts? Here, I'll pose so you can see it better. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm a man too, even though I'm pale and frail and a bit overly sensitive. We accept your peace treaty challenge. Cool? Personally, I strongly prefer a lengthy diplomatic process over a dumb old chicken fight. Treaties really get my heart pounding. Cool. You draft a treaty in the most complicated legalese you can muster, and give it to Joy, your diplomacy partner and camp compatriot, to read through the fine print. Yes, indeed. Boilerplate. Wait, Vicky, what the heck this name is this Lake Purity Clause? This is the most offensive clause I've ever read, upon which any tainted animal, blood, or carcass thereby entering the lake shall be purged to maintain aquatic purity? You try to quickly explain to Joy that you just wanted to get the dead fish carcasses out of the water so there would be enough room for everyone, but Morty interrupts you. Oh, I totally get it. It means that anyone with animal blood is tainted and should be purged. I've got a metric ton of bull blood in my ties, and Dimitri sucks fawn blood like every day. That clause is pretty fucking shitty, Vicky. I agree with you, Morty. The only thing tainted around here is Vicky's moral instincts. Reprehensible. You disgust me, current player name. What? It's like I always say, you don't really know someone until you draft a peace treaty together. Everyone is offended, including me, the narrator of the game. And to punish you, I'm taking away -2 creativity and 1 boldness. Screw that. Well, I'm doing great.
Today will be a camp-tastic day.
I hope so, Vicky. I hope so. Should we go to the manor? I want to go there. You go to the Haunted Manor to gain some boldness, since you found a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon. It was all ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. Excuse me? You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't full of mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life, so you win. The demon has given you +2 boldness. Frick yeah. Later, you're looking around for Joy. You just finished reading her copy of How to Be a Slightly Better Friend Despite Your Suffocating Horniness by Dr. Hugh G. Boner. Right? You see Joy nearby. She's quietly reading, and you learned that it's rude to interrupt, so you give the book back and turn to go. Yay! You show basic respects to your friend. Wait, Vicky, that's it? You're just going to leave without introducing and any absurd high-stakes shenanigans? Come on, don't be shy. You're always inciting the anger of dark evil forces, and I always save you thanks to my magical powers and impeccable leadership skills. You tell Joy that you don't really have any urgent misadventures going on. Ever since you stabbed that ghost in the face last week, things around camp have been pretty chill. Oh well, I guess that's good. I mean, it's not like I was hoping you were possessed by an eldritch horror, so I could cleanse you and save the world from a primal evil. In fact, I'm happy that you're not interrupting me with life or death narrative stakes. I was technically supposed to take the summer off, so I guess I'll relax. Who likes relaxing anyway? All this reading is making me tired though. There's so much reading. Joy is so cute and also low-key workaholic. You remind her that she defeated Dimitri and Morty's plan to poison the water supply last week. That was enough heroics, right? Vicky, you're totally right. Dimitri and Morty are my closest official nemesis. We should head over to Camp right away. We can spy on Dimitri and Morty and make sure that they're not plotting the end of the world, or the rise of the dark side, or anything like that. Great idea, Vicky. Not what you meant, but whatevs. You follow Joy to the rival camp, and you two hide out in the bushes. Right away you spot Dimitri and Morty. Check out those two friendish, muscular villains. They're clearly planning some kind of evil scheme. Just look at them. They're using that sword to make adorable origami animals? How could they? Yep, Morty and Dimitri are doing some adorable and maybe deadly arts and crafts. Before long, they move on to the next BFF activity. Good. Good to drink something in between all that reading. Grooming an alpaca, Dimitri put a party hat and a poncho on an alpaca. Morty is busy weaving beds into its mane. Or beats. They are having so much fun. Why? Okay, I know it doesn't look like they're being evil, but what if that's a sacrificial alpaca? Maybe they're preparing to sacrifice it in some kind of evil ritual. Could be. Then you watch as these two shirtless goofballs cook up some homemade raspberry jelly. Somehow they fashion some fancy jelly beards. And then where are the beards? Sticky, but sexy. This is so frustrating. I can't tell if these two are doing evil deeds or if they're being stupid. And I'll look like a total idiot if I intervene when there's no evil to defeat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Vicky, what do you think? How do we tell if Morty and Dimitri are actually being evil? Dimitri and Morty are idiots, and stupidity is basically a different language. Hire an interpreter who's fluent in stupidity. Disney movies taught you well. If these two are evil, they'll burst into a classic villain song sooner or later. Yes! An evil villain song? I don't know, Vicky. That sounds kind of off-genre, but I guess Dimitri and Morty skew more musical than I do. Wait, holy shit. I think I hear highly singable music? Where is that music even coming from? Let's go check it out. You enjoy stealthily sneak closer. Sure enough, you catch Dimitri and Morty breaking out into a classic Disney villain song. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, my friends, covered with raspberry jam. But I know that these afternoon arts and crafts are a critical part of our plan. Yes, my dear friend, it may seem we're unwise, spending all day in such mirth, but I promise these birds, this llama, these cranes, will help us to conquer the earth. True, we will rule the whole world with our cruelty and show off our frickable bots. We'll shatter our foes with our washboard abs and then make them massage our quads. No one's wicked like us. No one's thick like us. No one's slimy and cruel and big-dicked like us. Sure. Whoa, these guys are definitely evil. You gotta stop them. But firstly, you wait until they finish their song. Interrupting a musical number is just rude. You're right. As soon as they complete their final crescendo, you and Joy jump out of the bushes. It's time for some ritter freaking heroism. Gotcha, boys. I know you two are planning a very evil and very convoluted scheme. So Vicky and I are just going to vanquish you now and save you the trouble. Psh, yeah, right. We're not evil, we're just sexy. You only think we're evil because we're so physically attractive. Happens to me all the time because of my visible... Excuse me, gutters? To be fair, your... Excuse me, gutters? Are impressive. But I'm completely sure that you two are in the midst of an evil plot. I heard your little song just now, so don't try to deny it. Curses! We've been fooled again by the classic villain trope of singing a song that communicates your evil intentions. Damn, my perfect pitch and love of rhyming. You enjoy beat the shit out of Dimitri and Morty. It's violent and not funny at all. Are they dead? Who cares? Yay, you won! Whew, that was fun. Now that I've gotten some work done, I can finally relax. Why don't we spend the day together, Vicky? Just the two of us. Yes. You hang out with Joy all day, and you two end up saying a romantic ballad in a pedal boat on the lake under the starlight. The dope duo gets you +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Yay! Nice. If I'm gonna need to go all the way to the end, this is not gonna take 30 minutes. Yay! What are we doing? Oh, I gotta choose where to sit, huh? Ooh. Well, I feel like I should technically sit with Joy, right? Although I kinda wanna sit with someone else as well, but we'll sit with them. Later, you find Joy and Aravi hanging out near the campfire. This is normal. They've gathered around an eerie, blood-stained skull made entirely out of gold and valuable jewels. It looks priceless beyond words. This isn't normal. It's so beautiful, and it looks anatomically accurate. I wonder if they used a real-life skull as a mold, or if it's just an actual skull cast in gold. Either way, it's badass. It's so pretty that I don't want to eat it. I've never felt this way before. Is this love, you guys? Is this feeling love? I mean, obviously this thing is both a dangerous magic object with incarnate power and an insightful metaphor about how capitalism entombs our minds in endless greed. Yes. You asked them what the frick is up with this super wax skull. Oh, this? Isn't it obvious? It's a MacGuffin. That is, an object that's going to be very necessary to the plot and central to the motivation of the main characters. Joy's totally right. You have no idea what the skull is for, but you can feel the narrative importance radiating off it. Right? We're not really sure what the skull actually does, or where it came from, or if it's cursed and going to drive us into a fit of insanity that makes us eat our own hair. But lately, who cares? A MacGuffin this awesome is guaranteed to have a huge narrative payoff. Sure. They're always so satisfying. This is going to be such a good start to my next adventure. Excuse me? Did you just say your next adventure? Ravi, when we stumbled upon this golden skull on that strange altar in ruins of the Temple of Istis, I think it was pretty obvious it was there for me. I'm the main character. Huh! That's hilarious! Joy, sorry to burst your bubble, but you're definitely a B-tier side character for comic relief. Your bit is that you think you're the main character. I've got everything a main character needs. Emotional backstory, bloodlust, high DPS, and now I'm going to add that 6 call to my inventory too. Well, Ravi, I really do understand where you're coming from, because my deep empathy is what makes me such a good leader and natural protagonist. But I'm afraid you're sorely mistaken. That skull is mine. I'm certain that it's going to inspire at least 3-episode arc. And it's way more in my genre than yours. You guys are both wrong. I'm the main character. This is a local multiplayer comedy dating sim video game, and that skull is made of chocolate. Whoever the main character is, you're sure of one thing, it's not you. So help decide which one of these honeys get that MacGuffin. Something this heavy is going to take up at least 3 inventory slots. Joy's the only one here with the requisite inventory space. According to D&D Beyond, this item has a +3 constitution modifier, and is best wielded by someone with a high armor class. Only a Ravi could use it properly. I mean, I should side with Joy, right? Unless I want to go against it, but I think I should side with Joy. Oh, Vicky, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that's actually factually correct and surprisingly reasonable. Not to be rude or anything, it's just that usually when you contribute to our conversation, you spout some random absurd fictional BS. What did you just say to me? Excuse me? Psst, so what if I have full inventory? I'll just do what I always do, drop my least valuable items on the ground and pick up the skull. Ravi opens up her inventory menu and starts scrolling through her 82 pages of items. Alright, least valuable items, here we go. I mean, I guess I never don't need 2 enchanted ranged short bows. I could just get rid of one of them. Are you kidding, Aravi? What if you're in a battle against an enemy that's only vulnerable to short bow attacks and your first short bow breaks? You definitely need both of those. Whoa, you're totally right. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Well, what about tossing my elixir of maximum hydration? It's really just a water bottle. No in hell you can get rid of that. Sure, the elixir isn't worth much, but you want as many bottles as you can carry for catching fairies and saving leftover soup. That makes a lot of sense. Let me just scroll to the last page. See? Right there, I have 3 inventory slots full of expired hard candies. I'll just get rid of those and... No, you can't! I ate those hard candies all the time. Do you know how delicious expired and pulsifer soy lecithin tastes? Fine, I give up. You know what, that skull may be valuable, but it's not worth letting go any of my precious inventory items. You can have it. Come on, Aravi, let's get out of here. These people don't understand the value of inventory space, and also I want a hot dog. Wait, Aravi, before you go, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for what I said before. When it comes to hoarding an insane amount of inventory items, you're totally the main character. Thanks, that means a lot, and have fun with the skull. I bet you're gonna have a really good plot arc with it or whatever. Aravi and Hex leave to find the nearest hot dog merchant. And Joy lovingly caresses the ruby eyes of the MacGuffin. Thanks a lot for your help, Vicky. I've been assuming that this MacGuffin would send me on a wild magical adventure. But now I'm kind of wondering if this is the start of our romantic subplot. Does this feel like an inciting incident to you too? Maybe it is. Score! You and Joy spent a few hours together losing yourself in the thrall of the skull's ancient curse. And in each other's eyes. Bring out your flasks. What? Well, it'll be then. I'll use my skills, or I'll take a gamble. My skills. Do I have any skills? I'll take a gamble, yeah. Ah, welcome, welcome. You new here? Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink, the drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing is for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. This is a good idea. Phobia shots, drink of the day. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you drink? The box! Phobia shots. Seems like a terrible plan. I'm gonna go for the box. Because, yes. Tequila Moonrise? The mystery box? So bold of you. Happy with it. Oh, hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Thanks, Mr. Kitty Cat. Wizard. Okay. I'll take it. I got this one Tequila Moonrise. What a powerful, invigorating drink. I gave it that name because when you drink it, you can feel all your stats rising.
Time to go, blah, blah.
Holy crap, that worked. Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Thanks. Everything rose. Fun.
Let's go.
Let's go, Vicky. I'm happy you're always so excited. Let's go to the scout headquarters. That day in Monster Scouts, you all learned how to build scarecrows. That's vaguely mature, nature related, right? I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know. You decide to take it a step further though. You add a magical crystal you found in a cave last month to your scarecrow to turn it into a sentient being. The scarecrow is very grateful to have been made alive. You take your new friend out for a soda and have a very pleasant afternoon. Then you're forced to disassemble him so the next group of scouts can use the materials. Your scarecrow begs you not to relinquish your gift of life, but you're a dedicated monster scout first. The scouts appreciate your dedication to the organization. You're awarded 2 creativity. Good. So, sell as many Monster Scout cookies as you can, kids. They're delicious, affordable, and each cookie technically contains a full serving of vegetables. Hell yes, Coach! We're going to annihilate the general public with our cooking selling skills. We're going to sell so many Scout cookies that'll be scary and weird for everyone. That's the spirit. Godspeed, Scouts. I joined the Scouts for the s'mores and the hot uniform, but cookie selling is not a vibe. Narratively, it's just an invitation for shenanigans. Well, if it isn't Delilah, Joy, and Vicky from Camp Spooky, our most hated Scout rivals. Oh my god, it's shenanigans already. See, this is what I was talking about. What the hell do you two want? We don't have time for your camp rival camp bullshit. We've got cookies to sell and badges to earn and victories to grasp. Ha! Don't even bother selling your inferior cookies. Camp rival scouts outsell your pathetic troop every year. And this year, the troop with the highest sales in the region gets to decide which charity all the profits will be donated to. We shall defeat you at any cost. Fuck yeah, Dimitri's right. We're gonna sell the most cookies ever, and we're gonna give all that money to PETB. You know, people for the erotic treatment of bulls. For the erotic treatment of bulls. Yes, that's the sentence I never thought I would say. Dimitri and I are both super bangable, and we're willing to get naked to make a sale. Your troop has no chance, and just in case, we've got our secret weapon. I can't believe I'm asking this, but what's your secret weapon? I'm not actually interested, I just have a strong feeling that it's going to be idiotic. That is a forbidden secret of our troop, but since we're rivals, I'll tell you. We hide a razor blade inside each rival cookie. Oh, and we also fill them up with lots of poison. Good. That way, if you eat a cookie, you die, and if you're dead, there's no way you can buy cookies from any other loser scout troops. Ha! Catch you later, losers. Alright, we're obviously gotta stop them. Yeah, they're our rivals. We can't sell less cookies than them. That will be losing. Holy shit, no, Delia. We can't let those guys kill a bunch of innocent people with razor poison cookies. I guess we'll need some kind of plan to stop them. Aha! I have a perfect plan. Since we're witches, let's use magic to stop Morty and Dimitri. We're both in the coven, after all. Dahlia, you're not in the coven? I swear to fucking goddess. This is going south fast. Impress your friends and defend your troop's honor by figuring out how to stop Dimitri and Morty from selling a single poisoned cookie. Convince Dimitri and Morty that they're secretly robots. They'll be questioning their own sentience so hard that they'll forget about the cookies. Convince Dimitri and Morty that society has collapsed, cash is worthless, cookies are the closest thing that new society has to currency. Both of these are ridiculous, so they might work. I feel like the other one the society one will work better. So bold. The solution here is obvious. You suggest tricking Morty and Dimitri into thinking they're into a classic post-apocalyptic Mad Max cookies are currency situation. Normally I would say that plan is completely idiotic, but in this case Dimitri and Morty might be stupid enough to actually buy it. That's what I thought. You chase down Morty and Dimitri before they sell any cookies. In a very convincing speech, you break the news to them. Society has collapsed. You also mentioned that the New World Order has designated cookies as our currency, so cookies are now extremely valuable. Yep, Vicky is right. I just wish we hadn't sold our cookies, you know. We'd be super rich if we just had kept them. Psst! Dimitri, think about it for a second. We have a lot of cookies. Maybe this means we're hot and rich instead of just hot. Oh, you're right. But wait, how rich are we? Joy, what's the exchange rate for a single cookie in the new society? $100,000, I guess? Dimitri, we're billionaires. Do you understand how frickable that makes us? Yes, let's hoard our wealth like kings, and only spend it on the finest luxuries. I will purchase a clawfoot bathtub and fill it with melted ice cream. I'm not yet sure on his voice. I'm not sure which voice I'm trying to go with, but we'll see. Yeah, now that I'm a billionaire minotaur, I'm gonna buy a private island and make the whole thing into an orgy zone. I'll call it Frick Island. Good idea. And oh my god, we can go both get matching BFF tattoos using ink made out of pure diamonds. Let's go do that immediately. No one shall ever touch our valuable cookie treasure. Whoa, guess our cookie problem is solved. That worked, literally perfectly. Nice one, Vicky. Yeah, it was a pretty good idea, but I do kind of wish that we really were in a Max post-apocalyptic scenario. I'm really good at fighting and moving vehicles. I'm sure. Society hasn't actually collapsed, but just in case it does, you're relieved to have Joy and Dahlia on your side. Or Dahlia. Your strategic alliances get you +2 charm and +1 creativity. Good. Oh my god. We're only halfway too. We're only halfway. Can I go back to the main menu and it actually saves? Yes. I hope it saves. It didn't say that it wouldn't save. Unlocked! You've unlocked Ko-Fi Beats to Relax to Study to. Cool. Play. Does it just load where I... Okay, it doesn't. So, I do have to start over next time. Why? Why, though? Why? I mean... That's kind of... a shame. But I guess I can skip back to where I was if we want to. Or if you want me to start over with a different character, let me know. I'm curious what you guys think of this game. If you want to see more, make sure to leave that like. And yes, I think it's interesting. I really do. I like this type of game. It's weird, it's fun. I'm all about that. But anyway, this was you, Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe now for more to come. Until then, be brave, be kind, and stay awesome.